Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one. The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Robbie Lopez. Ready for a busy Wednesday show. So much good stuff in the break room. Brand new Vault series. Got 4 boxes in. We have yet to pull a speed flex. 5 flexes left. A bunch of headliners still out there. Got the dual sign custom Viking lid with Jettas and McCarthy. Still got ourselves so much good stuff in that series. I am super fired up in that vault. I got a Christian McCaffrey, not a speed flex, authentic. Don't get CMC in the room all too often. Should be an awesome show. How you doing this Wednesday, Robbie?
Doing good. Had a great morning show with Frankie. Now let's have a good 12 p.m. show with yourself and I and with these maniacs out here.
Let's go. What's up, Packer fan Trev? Good evening, Common and Robbie. Good afternoon. You two as well, sir.
It's Trevor Hoffman, I think, or no? Trevor Casey, I think.
That's Trucker Trev. I don't know his last name. Trucker Trev is all I know. We'll get started with the dice roll, looking for 6 or higher. What do you think, Robbie?
I was wrong, but I'm still sticking with my 9.
All right, I'm going to go with 8.
Oh, Trevor Jurek.
Trevor
okay.
Jurek. Okay, so 9. Trevor Jurek won last night. So 9 on the dice roll.
Hey, there it is.
Good job, Robbie.
Finally hit.
I'm actually going to spin the wheel today. I know last couple days, I picked a random one. I'm going to physically spin the wheel for the chase today. Let's see
That's what I did this morning.
Yeah.
I landed on the jerseys, but hopefully it's going to be...
Oh, this is so close. You know, it's a good one.
Either way, it's a good one.
The diamond is a good
say.
one. It's the all-authentic series. Michael Irvin, Russell Wilson, Adrian Peterson, 3 photo headliners in 6 boxes.
Wow.
That's a very, very good chase today. Want to get into those diamonds. And guess what? We close the diamonds out.
Yeah.
We'll drop a brand new diamond.
Oh, we got another one.
We got another diamond.
That's why me and Frankie were confused because we thought we were on a rotation. But
we are, but, with the way series are timing out, we mix it up sometimes.
We're going to mix it up. That's why I had a feeling.
It might get changed depending on when stuff gets built. But for now, if we close out the diamond in this show, we'll go another diamond back.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do that. So we'll start with the tour of the break page. There's no pre-fills, top to bottom rundown. We'll get started with the right stuff. I know we're close on a couple breaks. 2 to go in the single practice squad, and then 4 to go in that throwback alternate with that, again, Derrick Henry jersey. Guaranteed. Right Stuff series. This is one we're sleeping on a little bit, guys. Keep in mind, every single box that's not a photoed headliner gets a Tom Brady entry. That lid is worth around $3,000. The Pro line with the Super Bowl champion inscription. Tom Brady almost never inscribes helmets. So take advantage of the Tom Brady when you can.
Especially Pro lines.
Right? The Pro lines, the retro.
He does not sign the Pro lines. I don't know what's the case of the Pro lines, but like I said, back in 2017, when I started my collection, that's what I started collecting was the Pro lines.
I like those. Those are retro.
They are retro.
Retro.
I think that's probably, I don't know why he has a theme with the Pro lines, but I think they're a nerd nice collection.
Well, today is not Monday, says Brian. Robbie's confused. Robbie's calling us maniacs, and Common is spinning the wheel. Another day, crazy Wednesday. What's next? We'll see. Rip is going to live call into the show and see for us, Brian.
Yeah.
That's what's next. What's up, Mr. Maresca? So every single non-photoed headliner gets an entry for the Brady. We have a bunch of good headliners left still, though. That includes some baseball superstars, all-stars, Julio Rodriguez, Matt Olson, one of the best power hitters of all time, 583 home run inscription on Big Mac, Mark McGuire. We got Phil Niekro, never had that in the break room, the jersey with the Hall of Fame inscription. Now, every single box in the series has an inscription. More inscriptions, more value. Former MVP Ryan Braun, one of the best hockey defensemen ever, Ray Bourque. We got a J.J. McCarthy and Jim Harbaugh, dual sign national champion, 15-0 inscription, a dream helmet for a Michigan Wolverine fan, very, very clean. And the Big Hurt Frank Thomas, a secondary headliner. So if you don't get one of these items here, you get entered in for the Brady drawing. Very, very cool. Cool series because we have inscriptions and we have a lot of multi-sport stuff, not stuff we get in the room all that often. Definitely sleeping on that series a little bit, guys. Get after that right stuff. We do have our best break right now, though, hands down, has to be the vault. 11 headliners in 26 boxes, 16 and 26 chance at a headliner or one of those bonus vault keys now in the boxes. The 300 still left, a couple hundreds as well, a 75 and a 50. Look at this beautiful Viking lid. The Winter Warrior ripped into that yellow. We got Jefferson McCarthy. We got the reflective chrome visor. That lid is worth over $1,000. Could be upwards of $1,500, give or take. Get that for less than $100 in that vault break. That's what I call highway robbery.
Oh, yes.
We also have this Myles Garrett, the art, the split, the splat, the paint drip. This helmet is phenomenal. The single season sack leader, 23 sacks, NFL record, rising his autograph value, the great Myles Garrett. We got a Mike Evans speed flex, Mr. Reliable. I call him Mr. 1000, those 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons to start his career. That Mike Evans is clean. You can double that up with the Julius Peppers, top 5 all-time in sacks on the STS. Michael Irvin speed flex. Cowboy items are always extremely easy to sell or trade because everybody loves the Cowboys. At least half the country loves the Cowboys. Half of them hates it. But if half the people love them, very, very easy with all those Cowboy fans. And we got Jared Goff, speed flex, one of the best quarterbacks in football for the Detroit Lions. And we almost never get this guy in the break room. One of, if not the best running back in the game, Christian McCaffrey on the 49er Authentic, running, catching, passing. This guy does everything, Mr. CMC. And then, the two best running backs of the last 10 years, for me, are Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey. They're both in this series. Derrick Henry, Ravens Authentic. You can double that up with Myles Garrett in the AFC North. You can double up Mike Evans and Julius Peppers in the NFC South. Jared Goff and then Jefferson McCarthy Custom Flex in the NFC North. So over $2,000 in value combined. The Viking lid, the Goff Speed Flex for only $200. That is robbery. Marcus Allen, secondary headliner, one of the best running backs of all time. Donovan McNabb could pair with Michael Irvin in the NFC East. Devon Achane, the speedster for the Finns. A lot of good stuff in here. Authentics and reps, loaded vault series. Let's get after that one. 7 to go in the single, 7 to go in the double, 7 to go in the quad. Once these are down to like 5 to go, they start moving pretty darn fast.
Yes,
That is
they
the
do.
one I recommend. All the stuff is good on the page, but that's my recommendation. If I'm watching the show right now, I am jumping in that vault break. Throwbacks and alternates. One box left. It's a guaranteed headliner. It's the King, Derrick Henry on the awesome autographed jersey. One of the best running backs I've seen. Mr. Touchdown, Mr. Power, Mr. Speed. This guy is built different. Must have in your PC a Derrick Henry. I know it's a jersey, but it's the last box in the series. It is a guaranteed headliner, King Derrick Henry, one of the best players in NFL history at the running back spot. He'll finish top 5 in yards and touchdowns, which would make him a top 5 running back of all time and a must-have for your PC. Practice squad's coming up. 2 to go in that single box break, $51. We got a Jordan Love mini helmet, that beautiful rave with the yellow ink. One of the best quarterbacks in football. Very, very clean signature. Love that heart. We get this practice squad done. Then we'll have a mini series coming up next. But this is an awesome, awesome mini. Obviously, everything in our break room is good, too. For $51, you can't really go wrong with any signed autograph memorabilia, no matter what the heck it is. So that break is coming up here this show. Only 2 to go in that practice squad. And then definitely recommend the diamond helmets. This is such an awesome series. These are all authentics. All the diamonds for me are always headliner quality. You simply cannot go wrong with the diamonds. 6 boxes left, 3 headliners left. Michael Irvin, salute to service for the Dallas Cowboys. The most iconic Cowboy receiver, the biggest personality along with Deion in Cowboys history. That is a must-have for any Cowboy fans, Michael Irvin. And then the team that's in the Super Bowl. Last time they won the Super Bowl, last time they played in the Super Bowl, Russell Wilson was the quarterback. Don't get that auto in the room all too often. Very, very underrated Russell Wilson.
They should have ran the ball.
They should have ran the ball. Marshawn Lynch, they could have 2 Super Bowls instead of 1.
Yeah.
With that said, though, Russell Wilson, Mr. Reliable, 10-time Pro Bowler, father time catches up to everybody. But I think a lot of us have forgotten how great Russell Wilson was running the ball, passing the ball, not turning the ball over, the leadership, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, future Hall of Famer Russell Wilson. With the recent Bill Belichick news, I was saying he won't be first ballot because apparently the standards for that are getting ridiculous these days. But whether it's second, third, fourth year, the result will be the same. Pro Football Hall of Famer in the future, the great Russell Wilson. Adrian Peterson already is going to be another guy that will be a Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 5 in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, last running back MVP. This purple lid, I mean, this is stunning. I love this matte purple, very, very clean for the Vikings. Russell Wilson, that Seahawk lid. I love that decal. Michael Irvin, 3 headliners in 6 boxes, all authentic helmets. Do not sleep on the diamonds. These are all headliner worthy. You can never go wrong with a diamond here in the break room. And then we have ourselves the jerseys, 4 headliners in 13 boxes. We got that Oilers run and shoot jersey, which features my guy Warren Moon, Hall of Fame running back Edgerrin James, and that double box break, by the way, AFC South can land you the 5 Oiler autographs plus the Edgerrin James, 6 autos for $58. Not too shabby. And then, of course, the current Seahawk running back. This guy is balled out in the playoffs. Ask the San Francisco 49ers just how good he is. Kenneth Walker III. That is a very, very nice. And then we got Thurman Thomas, former league MVP, also a headliner in the jerseys. There's 2 ways to get a guaranteed win. You buy all 8 break spots when it's 8 to go, or you buy a personal, the minis and the jerseys up as personals. And then we do have the headliner package, $1934.99, 1 mini, 1 rep, 1 authentic, and 1 jersey guaranteed to you. So Wilson is great. No doubt about it. Respect for Wilson. Looks like we've got the practice squad coming up, Robbie.
Yep, practice squad single.
Thank you, guys. The pump fake is coming up. This will be the first of hopefully many boxes this show. Practice squad single number 5. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We might reassess what we'll do, but as it stands right now, we have 1 more single, 1 more double, then a brand new series coming up after the practice squad. Eric Burns, Michael Poulos, Trevor Jerick, Patrick Lott, and Penny for your thoughts. Penny Russell in this break. Only got 4 boxes left. 5, 22, 23, and 27. Makes sense why Trevor's in here. He's a Packer fan. We got a Jordan Love, 4 boxes left. This is a must-have for any Packer fan in this break. And keep that vault moving, guys.
Okay, so we're going to do 1 more.
You can reload the single.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, you're good to reload the single. So give you guys about 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'm going to the picker wheel. Once I pull up that picker wheel, all box numbers are closed. 25 eyeballs, guys. Here's that live break page link. Attack those breaks. Let's get a bunch of action in today and move on to some brand spanking new series here. All right, I'm going to go to the picker wheel. No one's called a number. 5, 22, 23, and 27.
Okay.
Actually, we have those up. 5, 22, 23, and 27. All right, wheels up. All box numbers are closed. The wheel's going to pick our box here for the practice squad. And that box will be 5. 5 coming up. So number 5 coming off the ticker. 1 in 4 chance at Jordan Love. We'll see what we got here in the practice squad. Thank you, guys. Cinco. All right, Eric Burns, Michael Poulos, Trevor Jerick, Patrick Lott, and Penny Russell. Good luck, guys. We'll rock and roll. 9 clicks for the dice roll today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, we'll start with Patrick in the NFC North and the NFC South. Michael Poulos in the NFC East. Patrick Lott, NFC West. Penny Russell, AFC North, AFC South. Eric Burns, AFC East. And Trevor Jerick in the AFC West. Actually, this is a practice squad, Robbie.
You're right.
You're okay. I know we're assuming we'll do a lot of vault today, which is true. We will do a lot of vault, but it is the practice squad. Cinco in the practice squad. Thank you, sir.
Wood box.
The wood crates.
Not gold box.
Not gold. You want a vault box, though. Get in that vault series. We're not just going to give away an authentic for $51 compared to $100. That would be highway robbery in here. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here coming up? Oh, my God. How about that? We got the last headliner, the Rave Mini, Jordan Love with the yellow ink. Very, very clean lid right there. Patrick Lott, congrats on your Jordan Love Mini helmet. Very, very nice here in our practice squad break. A little bit of love in the house. Jordan Love.
Love Shack. Baby, Love Shack.
Had a very, very solid season. The Green Bay Packers quarterbacks seemingly grow on trees. Number 2 in the NFL in QBR. This last season, number 6 in passer rating. One of the most efficient quarterbacks in football. Beautiful signature. A beautiful hit right there. Trevor says, awesome, congrats, Jordan Love. You know what, Robbie? Let's do this. Just because I don't love having a double box break when there's no photoed headliners left, want to look out for our customers. Why don't we just do 3 singles for the practice squad? I actually think that might make it a little bit easier, narrow the field. We can take the double down if it's not been bought into. Just because there's no headliners left. Let's do that. Is that good with you?
Yeah.
So we'll do 3 singles, and that'll close out the practice squad. Then we'll get a brand new series in the room. Pat says, nice. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Nice hit on that Jordan Love. Let's get that vault moving, guys. 5 speed flexes left in a 26 boxes rather. Want to get that vault in. Diamonds, 3 and 6 chance at an authentic headliner. If I'm watching the show, I'm in the diamonds or I'm in the vault. That's probably where I'm headed. Jordan Love Mini right there for Patrick Lott. Guess we'll leave this one out for now. It's a very, very clean mini. Here's that Trout Davis authentic. This matte white. Must have been pretty cool to pull for you, Robbie, as a Bronco fan.
Oh, yeah. That was
I love
a great
that helmet with the orange ink. So let's talk about this brand new vault. Let's ask, me and Robbie will talk about it. But more importantly, the question is asking you guys to talk about it. I want to know what your guys' favorite helmets are on this series. Again, we've only pulled Terrell Davis and Trevor Lawrence. So the lion's share of headliners still out there. I'm going to say my personal favorite is Justin Jefferson. Because I love that Winter Warrior and yellow feel to it. It's a dual sign with J.J. McCarthy, who, by the way, give this guy a little bit of time. I also love how they have the numbers on the back. The 9 and 18, the 2 JJs. That's my number 2. My number 1 lid. My number 2 is the Myles Garrett, the single-season sack leader. That is very, very clean. Cannot wait to see that bad boy. And I'm going to surprise you, Robbie. My third favorite helmet actually is not a Speed Flex.
What?
It's the Christian McCaffrey Authentic.
Wow.
Just because, we get Irvin, we get, Jared Goff in the room, we get Derrick Henry in the room, Mike Evans in the room. We don't get McCaffrey often. He's a pretty rare signature in the room. One of the best running backs ever. That's my number 3. I'll go CMC 3. I'm going to go number 4, the Michael Irvin Rave, which I love. 5, I'll go the Jared Goff Flex. Then I'll go between Mike Evans and Derrick Henry for that 6-7 spot. But most of the big helmets are left. All of the Speed Flexes. I don't know. I love that 49er golden helmet. CMC, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. We had Michael Swain in the chat last week saying, you guys don't get CMC often. You're right, Michael. We don't. So if you see a name you don't see in the break room often, that must mean the guy either doesn't sign as often or his autograph's a little bit harder to get. I know he's one of the Fanatics exclusive guys.
Yep.
So those are a little bit harder to get. But I imagine he'll be signing more in the offseason. Maybe more CMC coming up. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. This guy almost got to 1,000 twice, Robbie. I think he had close to that this season. He might be the first guy ever to do 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards twice in the same season. It's a must-have autograph for a Niner fan. The Christian McCaffrey. I got my eyes on that bad boy. That's a clean lid. And then we've had a lot of Myles Garrett. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We haven't had this exact Myles Garrett, though. I haven't seen this helmet personally. The orange, the white. His autograph value obviously going up.
Oh, yeah.
If you have the most sacks ever in a single season, if you're the best in a single season ever at what you do, you're going to attract a lot of autograph value like Myles Garrett is. His stock may never be higher, I'll put it that way. How about you, Robbie? What's your favorite lids in this series?
Probably the dual sign Justin Jefferson, J.J. McCarthy. I really like it. You got both numbers on that Speed Flex. You've got, like I said, if it's a combination of your Winter Warrior with yellow flash on there, it's a one-of-a-kind helmet. Then you got that nice chrome visor, like a true chrome where you have a little blue tint and purple tint to it. It's a great visor. And like I was mentioning in the morning show, one of the reasons why I love collecting these lids is that it has just your ordinary chin strap. You go out there, Google chin straps, and you can find a boatload of custom chin straps to upgrade this to your own, either your own liking or just to add more value. Because again, it's all about the value world out there that we're in. And that's what I like about these customs is you get these in your own possession, and then who knows, your imagination can go anywhere with these Speed Flexes and Authentics too. I mean, we pulled the Trout Davis. That doesn't come with a visor, but you go out there and find a nice chrome orange visor to go with that. Now we're talking aesthetics, and we're talking about value too. So it's a great time to be in the sports industry.
Yeah, no, I love these. And two, obviously, like the dual sign, obviously more signatures could be more value, especially if J.J. McCarthy ends up, panning out in Minnesota. That could be a quarterback wide receiver duo. I like these because they're harder to find. Like you can't just find these anywhere. These custom helmets are pretty rare. That's why putting a monetary value on these is very, very hard, because that same helmet might sell for $1,000. It also might sell for $2,000. You never know what it's going to go like in the market. But these are a dime a dozen. They're getting less and less, less and less available of the custom helmets. Mm-hmm. So get these helmets while you still can, because these are one of a kind. You can't just go to any website, any page to find these. Ultimate Autographs is the place for the custom helmets. These are super duper unique. And by the way, guys, my recommendation is don't wait. We saw this happen last night. We had a couple people waiting. They wanted like the LaDainian Tomlinson helmet last night in our series. Alta came off the board early. The reason to play the break early, besides obviously having more stuff out there, there's more options to double up, triple up, quadruple up, right? For example, the more helmets we have, the more chances in these double box breaks. Like you get yourself the AFC North, you get Derrick Henry, and you get Myles Garrett. Those two lids, a bunch of value in the ballpark of 2K combined. Could be a little bit less, a little bit more, but roughly 10 times the value if you get both for only $200 in that vault double. We have the McCarthy and Jefferson. That could pair with the Jared Goff speed flex. NFC North superstars. Julius Peppers could pair with the Mike Evans flex in the NFC South. The Michael Irvin flex, the beautiful Rave with the blue ink, that could pair with Donovan McNabb. So early on in the series, there's more opportunities to win multiple helmets with just one spot, especially the double and the quad. I'm playing these early in the series. And if you're a guy that normally plays the single, which honestly a lot of people play the double. Last night in that Throwbacks and Alternate series, Robbie, we did 6 quads.
Oh, wow.
We didn't do our first single until the last box of the show.
Oh, wow.
I think we did 6 quads, 2 doubles, and 1 single. So
That's a good way.
Those are definitely more popular, but the double box break is kind of that in between the quad and the single. Like if I had a good week, if I had a little extra cash, I'd jump in the quad. Definitely, if you're a guy who has the money, the quad is for you. But if I were personally playing the breaks, I would only play the double box breaks. That's what I would play. Because you can't win 2 helmets in a single box, right? It's a 1 box coming out. You have a 1 in 8 chance to win. Your best case in that single for $100, you get yourself a custom Speedflex worth a little bit over $1,000. You're looking at around $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 profit, give or take. Your best case scenario in a double box, though, for $200, you can win 2 Speedflexes. The custom Jefferson and McCarthy and a Jared Goff, for example, will land you probably over $2,000 in value. You're profiting around $2,000 in that double box break. That's your best case scenario to profit, $2,000 in profit. You can't do that in the jerseys, right? You get in for $29. The best jerseys are worth a couple $100. You profit $200, Robbie. And here you can profit $2,000. So that's the best bang for your buck. Get in a double box break and win 2 speed flexes. And you can only usually win 2 speed flexes or 2 photo authentic headliners at the beginning of a series. When we get down to 10 boxes left, there might not be some double up options. So I'm looking at that vault double, and if I'm watching the show, that's where I'm headed.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, in a double box break, you get 2 chances to win. There's not a single helmet in there that, especially the headliners, $200. You win anything for $200, you're still taking it. Your Lennox and reps are worth more than that. So definitely jump in that vault. 11 headliners and 26 boxes. You can actually get a filler hit and win a vault key that's up to $300. We have a 300, a 100, a 75, and a 50. So get those spots, guys. Get those spots. Let us know how you're doing on a Wednesday afternoon. But let's get those breaks moving. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Here we go. Ronnie Sayers says, I want the quad. He just bought 5 spots in the quad. So Ronnie's here. If you're a quad guy, you will have some company there. I believe Ronnie putting that quad down to 2 to go. So we had a pretty cool trade last night. I love when we have a trade where both sides are happy, where we have a pretty even trade. We had a Myles Garrett for LaDainian Tomlinson Speedflex last night.
Ooh.
Ronnie and Alfredo. Ronnie already had the Myles Garrett helmet. He wanted the LT. Alfredo had been chasing the Myles Garrett. And the guys made the great trade last night. Ronnie and Alfredo, shout out to the guys. So 2 to go in that quad now. Drop that link in the chat. 2 to go in that vault quad. Let's get that knocked out. 4 boxes coming up. All 5 speed flexes left. In case you just tuned in, Ronnie. I mean, Ronnie probably knows this already because he's kind of looked at the website. It shows you what headliners are left. But all the flexes are left in here. Vault quad, 2 spots left. They've nicknamed Ronnie Sayre the Flex King, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
The Flex King. This guy is all about those flexes and maybe some more coming his way here. 28 people watching right now across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, guys. You guys know how the game is played. Usually roughly half the people watching the show are actively looking to buy. These are 8-spot breaks. If you make your move first, others will follow you. I know about half you guys love to watch the show, to hear us talk, to see the memorabilia, but about half the people here, Robbie, they're here for business.
Oh, yeah, they are. They should be.
If 14 people are here for business, and it takes 8 spots to fill a break, these should be selling pretty darn quickly, in my opinion. Pretty darn quickly, in my opinion, in this vault break.
And Dan jumped into that quad. So 1 to go.
Dan who?
Scapota.
What's up, Dan? Dan DeMan Scapetta getting in. The guy had a pretty good night last night, won as well. So putting us at 1 to go. You see what happens, though? A lot of these people, especially in that quad break, are sitting there thinking, I'm going to jump in if someone else jumps in. But the leader like Ronnie, who got in with 5 spots, as soon as those 5 spots got taken, everyone's like, that break's going to happen.
Well, that's what they were waiting on. They were waiting on that leader to, make them follow the leader like Ronnie Sayer that he is. He's such a great leader. He's kind of like a sheep herder. He gathers the sheep and he follow me. You'll follow me to these breaks,
right?
And he's never let these guys disappoint because sometimes Ronnie doesn't win all of them. Sometimes Michael wins, Dan will win, but Ronnie definitely a leader.
Yeah, and it's good, but the thing is, you don't have to wait for him though, because I know a lot of you guys are waiting. But if you guys can all buy 1 spot, and this break would be sold out quicker. Obviously, though, it's good when Ronnie buys 5 spots for all of us. If you're gonna buy 1 spot in the break, though, it's a 1 in 8 chance to win, Robbie. Whether you go up against one person with 7 spots or 7 different people with 1 spot, your odds do not change. Ronnie got sniped a couple times last night, by the way.
No way.
Not invincible in this break room. It was one of those nights for Ronnie where he wasn't getting lucky early, but late on, he got the flexes. So that's why I always say this break room could turn in 5-10 minutes. I was telling Tim, our new guy, and he witnessed it firsthand. It could go from 0 to 60. We could be sitting here waiting on some breaks. All of a sudden, we get 1 break done, and the floodgates open up. So 1 to go in that quad break for the vault. I did drop that link in. I know it says 2 spots left. It's now 1 spot left. Who's going to close it up? 4 helmets coming up. No minis, no jerseys. They're all replicas or authentic helmets in the vault with all 5 speed flexes left. 11 headliners total in 26 boxes. Plus, we got ourselves those 5 keys for the bonus store credit. So get the series while it's fresh when all the speed flexes are still out there. That's the place for speed flexes right now. If you're a speed flex guy, the vault.
That's all I was gonna say. I would play the vault all day until I got what I want.
Well, and those guys that are playing right now in that break, for example, Ronnie Sayer, Dan Scapetta, these guys are veterans here. They've been in this break room for a while. They kind of know what the best stuff is. Obviously, everything we offer is really good. There's no bad series. The jerseys, the minis are really good, but the high-end stuff is the diamonds in the vault. We have the best breaks here section. Well, there's a reason why the vault's in that best break section, right? Because all authentics are reps and a bunch of speed flexes. I mean, you get a speed flex for as little as $100 in that single break. Even in the quad for $400, I mean, you can still get your money's worth because you can win multiple things. In a quad break, you're getting 4 chances to win. It's 4 1 in 8 chances. It's not 1 box coming out. You're not guaranteed, but you are getting 4 chances. All right, we got another order coming in.
Jack
Gillespie closed us up. And this will be our first vault quad. Vault quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, folks. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun here in the vault series. I know there's Manic Monday, Terrific Tuesday. It's Wacky Wednesday today. Wacky Wednesday. Let's do it.
I call it Wild Wednesdays.
Wild Wednesday. There's so many ways we can call it, but let's get wild. Let's get wacky on a Wednesday afternoon. Nice little change of pace for me. I do the night shows Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do like a little change of pace on these afternoon Wednesday shows. My only chance to do the early shows here. All right, Jack is ready. He's got 4. Thank you, Jack. 16, 21, and 26. All right, thank you, sir. We'll do all those numbers here, Jack, in the vault. 4 boxes coming up. We got Michael Bresnicki, Ronnie Sayer, Dan Scapetta, and Jack Gillespie here in our Cover 2 Vault quad box break. How's everyone doing today, by the way? The chat's a little bit quiet. I mean, Trevor, Brian, Pat, Jack, appreciate you guys, but let us know how you're doing today. We're more than happy to chat with you guys. Last I checked, I don't bite. I don't think you bite, Robbie.
Nope.
Robbie does not bite. Confirmation. Let us know how you're doing today, and let us know what breaks you want to get into. Because sometimes if you put it out there, I want to do this break, others are like, you know what, you're right. Let's get in there together. So put it out there what break you guys want to do so we can make this magic happen. All right, 9 clicks. We got Ronnie Sayre in the NFC North. Looking for another Jefferson custom flex today. Michael Bresnicki in the NFC South. Ronnie Sayre, NFC East, NFC West. Dan Scapetta, AFC North. Ronnie, AFC South. Jack has the AFC East, and Ronnie, AFC West. You got those boxes? There you go. Thank you, sir. 4, 16, 21, and 26. Thank you, Jack. 4 boxes here in the Vault Quad Box Break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun. With the most wonderful customers in the business here today. How's everyone doing, for real? Let us know. How's your day today? Is work going good? Anything good for breakfast, for lunch? Got any sports bets going on? How much do you guys want to win? Let us know how you're doing on a Wednesday. We are a family here. Don't be that family on Thanksgiving that's quiet. We're loud here in the break room. Oh, Dan. Let me be real with you, Dan. First off, I said this last night. I'm going to say it again. Never down a break because these breaks are awesome. You put it out there that the break's not moving. Folks will not get in. Dan, every break needs someone to start the party. This Vault quad was wide open. Ronnie bought 5 spots in that quad. If you jump in the diamonds, Daniel, others will follow you. It's a simple sociological experiment. When the break says 8 spots to go, no one's jumping in because they want the first person to make the first move. If you make the first move, others will follow you. I'm tired of the cold as well, Dan. I'm not going to lie. I'm also tired of the cold. It is far too cold out there. A little bit better than it was this weekend, but yeah, the cold is no bueno. All right, we got ourselves the first of 4 boxes here. Number 4, Bobby Orr in the vault. Uh-oh. I felt the visor, Robbie, which is usually a good sign. Oh, my goodness. They're starting to call this guy the Gritty King in the break room. How about the Jefferson and McCarthy dual-signed Minnesota Vikings speed flex? Ronnie Sayre, the Slayer, NFC North. One of the best receivers in the game, the All-Pro, the Pro Bowler. 1,000 yards every year he's played. Number 2 all-time in receiving yards per game. Quarterback proof. Justin Jefferson. Look at his helmet. We got the yellow. We got the Winter Warrior rip. 9 for McCarthy. 18 for Jefferson. NFC North. The King of the North. Ronnie Sayre. Okay, Ronnie.
Nice hit, Ronnie. Nice hit. I'm starting to see why they're calling you the Speed Flex King. Holy moly.
Yeah, well, he got a Jefferson last night. Now he's got a different Jefferson here. They call him the Jefferson Collector here.
Oh, the Jefferson Collector now.
Not Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, wow.
Justin Jefferson. I'm going to put it as Jefferson McCarthy.
That's what I put on here, Jefferson McCarthy Speed Flex.
Okay, perfect. So that there's no confusion with shipping, guys. That's a nice one, says Daniel, as a Viking fan. Very, very nice lid right there on the custom Minnesota Viking Speed Flex.
Wowzers.
Jettas and McCarthy.
Wow.
Man.
That's nice.
What's up, Tripod Todd? All good, brother. How are you?
Tripod Todd.
We've missed you, Todd.
I was going to say, it's been a while since I've seen Tripod Todd.
Good to have you in the break room, buddy.
Mr. Reese out there.
All right, second lid coming up here in the vault. 16.
Ooh, 16. Joe Montana box.
Joe Montana box. That was only our first Speed Flex, by the way, in the vault.
Yes, it was.
4 more to go, guys. Come and get them. Come and get them.
And again, Ronnie can't win them all.
Wow. I love this. This is one of the most underrated players to ever play the game. We almost never get this signature. We're talking about the Super Bowl MVP for the 85 Bears.
Oh!
Richard Dent.
You're right. We
Hall
really
of Fame
get
pass
him.
rusher.
Wow.
That's something different, Ronnie.
Look at you.
In the NFC North again, put a dent in that one. Richard Dent put a dent in a lot of quarterbacks when he sacked them. Really, really good football player. Obviously, Mike Singletary gets a lot of the glory, but this guy right up there with Mike Singletary for the best player on that defense. Two-time Super Bowl champion in his career, by the way. Four-time Pro Bowler. Got over 100 career sacks. 137 and a half, by the way, on the career sacks. Right. So among the best ever, the great Richard Dent. Official sack leaders, 137 and a half. He is 11th all time, but he's actually only like 3 sacks off being 7th all time. So beautiful, beautiful lid right there. Not a very common signature in the room. We've had a lot of stuff here recently.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell, Richard Dent. A lot of these names we don't see often in the room, and I'm loving it. You know what? That Viking lid might be the best one in the series. Yeah. Obviously, it's subjective and personal preference, but if it's not the best, definitely up there, Daniel. The Jefferson and McCarthy. I like this kid too, Richard Dent. Ronnie, do you have any Richard Dents in your PC? I'm always curious when Ronnie wins something that we don't see in the room often. Does he have it? Because I was shocked to find out he actually had a TO in his collection. Because he won the Terrell Owens jersey last night. He did have a TO rep, he said. So I was like, oh, interesting. Because we don't get Terrell Owens in the room all too often either. Another guy we had last night that we don't get often. So we're working really hard. Our guys that are purchasing the helmets behind the scenes are working really, really hard to get you guys a little bit different names, a little bit fresh names. So it's not always the same names in the room. Now, that's, we're doing the best we can there, Robbie. Obviously, not every person signs autographs all the time. So we can only get the guys that are actually signing autographs. But we do try to make variety as good as possible for you guys. Richard Dent Authentic for the and more section. That's pretty good, Robbie. I would say that's pretty darn good. All right, third box coming up here in the Vault Quad. Third box coming up. Let's see here. I believe this is a secondary headliner in this series. Or maybe it was a secondary headliner in another series. Let me double check.
It is.
It is a secondary headliner. We got ourselves Devon Achane on the Miami Dolphin full-size replica. One of the fastest running backs in football. AFC East, Jack Gillespie on the board with a top 5 running back in football, Devon Achane. The one bright spot in Miami this season, their team was struggling, but this guy kept on delivering, catching the ball, running the ball. You look at total yards for running back. Only a handful of guys were better than him, Devon Achane. He was actually, Robbie, pulling up the numbers. He was 5th in the league in rushing yards this last season. That doesn't account for his receiving yards, though. 488 receiving yards as well, on top of that 1,350. So he was close to 2,000 yards rushing and receiving combined, the great Devon Achane. So nice job there, Jack. Very, very clean hit right there on the Achane. Jack Gillespie. 286945 on Devon Achane. All right, 3 down, 1 more to go here in the quad. 1 more box in our quad box break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun here in our Vault series. Still got 4 speed flexes left. I believe we got ourselves 9 headliners, most of which are photoed. And we still got 5 Vault keys with those bonus store credits for you guys. All right, what do we got in the 4th and final box here? Good luck, good luck, good luck. I think this one's an authentic. We get this guy usually on another team. Usually it's a Packer hit. But it's James Lofton on the Bills authentic with the Hall of Fame 03 and the 80s All-Decade Team inscription. One of the best wide receivers of all time. Jack Gillespie again in the AFC East. James Lofton. Very, very underrated football player. Looking at the history of football, James Lofton, number 12 all-time in receiving yards, 14,004 receiving yards, Robbie. He barely played in the 90s. Late 70s, all the 80s, early 90s, before the passing era got crazy. He put up massive numbers. AFC East, by the way, these doubles and quads. We talk about winning multiple helmets with one spot. Ronnie had the NFC North and won 2 helmets. Jack had the AFC East and won 2 helmets. That is why you play the double. That is why you play the quad. Great job, Jack. Great job, Ronnie. Another beautiful quad in the books. All right. James Lofton. That's something nice. A Hall of Famer in the and more section. So 4 flexes left, guys. 4 flexes left in here. I got the 3 of my favorite words in the break room. Run it back. Run it back. No reason why we shouldn't run it back in this Vault series with all this headliner heat out there. Let's get that diamond moving, by the way. Daniel gave the diamond is the chase wheel spin this show. So a little bit of bonus credit could be coming back your way if you win the chase wheel spin. What do you guys think? What are we doing next? 23 eyeballs across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and let's get these breaks bumping here on a Wednesday afternoon. Want to see that Myles Garrett. I know Ronnie traded for a Myles Garrett last night. Let's see the Myles Garrett tonight. 7 to go in the double, 7 to go in the single, by the way. We're only 4 to go in that throwbacks and alternate single. So get those spots, guys. And nobody started the party in the diamonds just yet. So 8 to go in the diamond single and double. If Daniel Gady buys 4 spots right now, that break probably happens to show. Christopher getting in that throwbacks and alternates, putting us at 3 to go. Welcome, Christopher, new guy in the break room. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Got a couple new people in the room. By the way, if you're a new person that is watching the show right now, that, haven't ordered yet, if you have any questions, please ask us. We're more than happy to answer any questions for you guys. How does this work, you might ask? It's an 8-spot NFL divisional break room, right? 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots, you got a 25% chance to win. You buy all 8 spots, you are guaranteed a win. Only if you buy all 8 spots. I recommend those double box breaks because you can win 2 items with 1 spot. And we just saw Ronnie win the Jefferson McCarthy and the Richard Dent. For example, in that Vault series, you can still double up. Perhaps in the NFC East, Michael Irvin could pair with that secondary headliner, Donovan McNabb. Now, we have the Derrick Henry and Myles Garrett double up in the AFC North. Now, that's a double up right there. 2 of the most ferocious, strongest guys in football. Myles Garrett, Derrick Henry, AFC North double up. I would love to see that in this show. You can win 2 helmets in the NFC South. A Mike Evans Speed Flex could pair with that Julius Peppers salute to service, top 5 all-time in sacks, the great Julius Peppers. So that is super duper clean. Lion fans, get your quarterback, Jared Goff. I know we had the draft in Detroit a couple years ago, and we had the Jared Goff Speed Flex. Are you having the secondary headliner issue, Robbie? Yeah, we couldn't do that at all last night. No secondary headliners popped up.
It worked this morning.
So, not sure. But anyway, Jared Goff Speed Flex still out there. They had the draft in Detroit. Barry Sanders was up there, and the crowd was cheering for Jared Goff loudest of all. I know the workaround, just to help you guys out, I'll let you solve it, but we just assigned it as a filler, and then they just took the photo off.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you can fix it, that'd be better.
Yeah.
But Jared Goff Flex with the blue ink, very, very nice guys. A lot of headliners in here. I mean, look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photoed headliners. We're talking about the best running back in the game, arguably Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. You can argue 2 best running backs in football. The best pass rusher, Myles Garrett. top 10 receiver Mike Evans, top 5 pass rusher ever Julius Peppers, Jared Goff, a top 5 to 10 quarterback. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there in that vault break. Now, there is a couple reps mixed in there. By the way, someone just got in that double, putting us 5 to go. Thank you, guys. As soon as the break gets down to 3 or less, goes pretty quickly. 5 to go. That double will be moving very, very quickly here. But we can also get the diamonds moving, too. These are all authentics, no replica helmets. I can tell you a guy that's kind of been a little bit disrespected, a guy that we've kind of forgotten how good he is. A 10-time Pro Bowler, one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks of all time, Russell Wilson on the Seattle Seahawks Authentic with the white ink, Super Bowl champion in Seattle. Just an all-around fantastic football player. No doubt about that. We don't get his signature in the room all too often. So if you're a Seahawk fan, that Danger Russ is very, very nice. We have the Adrian Peterson. We always have this question, who's going to be the next running back MVP? 2012, the last time we had a running back MVP, it was all day Adrian Peterson, had over 2,000 rush yards. Christian Ponder was the quarterback. For Pete's sake, you get over 2,000 yards with Christian Ponder. They knew they were going to run the ball every damn time, and they still couldn't stop all day Adrian Peterson. That's a helmet that Daniel Gady's got his eyes on. Beautiful, beautiful Viking lid, Adrian Peterson. Michael Irvin, the playmaker, the Dallas Cowboys. That was a passing, running first offense, rather. They were a run offense with Emmitt Smith. This guy still put up massive numbers, led the league in receiving yards one season, just under 12,000 for his career. An absolute icon, the great Michael Irvin. So definitely get those diamonds. The in-motion diamonds, no doubt, should be bumping as well this show. Those are probably the 2 breaks I recommend the most. But the actual technical best value actually is in the right stuff. I know that, some headliners are gone, but $82 a spot in the single. You can get yourself a Tom Brady entry, a helmet with the Super Bowl champion inscription worth around $3,000 on the Pro line. You can get that for $82. Every single non-photoed headliner gets a Tom Brady entry. So if you don't get one of these photoed headliners and you win, you get a chance at Tom Brady in that series. So that's definitely a good one as well in the right stuff. So let me know where you guys want to head. A lot of good options, a lot of awesome Hall of Famers and current stars. I want to give a shout out to all the customers that are ordering today. Jack Gillespie, Christopher Askland, Dan Scapetta, Ronnie Sayre, Penny Russell, Michael Poulos, Eric Burns, Patrick Lott, Richard Wecker, Navjeet Singh, Michael Bresnicki, Rick Talley, James Sauerbum, Jose Alvarez, Richard Kane, Dustin Aronson, Brian Morgan, Sean Dobert, Trevor Jirick, Dan Scapetta, Ashton Pichota, Paul Luciano. These are Douglas Schoberg, all people that have ordered for the shows today. You guys are awesome people, to say the least. Another order coming in as we speak. It is Daniel Gady, the party starter. Great job, Daniel. Got those 2 spots in that diamond double box, putting us at 6 to go. Daniel, of course, is a Viking fan and a Cowboy fan. Adrian Peterson, Michael Irvin, got his teams in there. Just got in that diamond double. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, my man. Looking for Jefferson, looking for Michael Irvin, 2 of the best ever played the game on the full-size Authentics. Now, for Michael Bresnicki got in as well, by the way, in that right stuff quad. There we go, Michael. Get yourself a little bit of a Tom Brady entry and some awesome autographed memorabilia. Everything in the right stuff, by the way, is inscribed. So W-R-I-T-E, you write. Everything in that series has an inscription in the right stuff. So appreciate you guys jumping in. I would say probably my best guess is the vault will be our next break. That's my best guess at the next break in the vault. We have some action, Robbie. Nice. Some action. Getting in the right stuff. The vault. The diamonds are started.
Good.
This is probably the best chance at a break right now. And there's a lot of stuff in here that I think we get caught up in speed flexes. I mentioned it earlier in the show, and I'll mention it again. This is a helmet we don't get in the room often. Christian McCaffrey. We can talk about the Myles Garrett custom all we want, and we should. Single season sack leader. We can talk about a Cowboy. These are always easy to sell or trade on the market because of all the Cowboy fans. Michael Irvin is always clean. But this Christian McCaffrey, we don't get that in the break room all too often. Let me pull up some CMC numbers. Because this guy has no weakness, does everything Christian McCaffrey, 4-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. This last season, Robbie, 1,202 rushing yards, and he had 9... where's the receiving yards? Receiving yards. Man, 924 receiving yards. 102 catches. 102 catches, man, for CMC. So he was only, what is that? Carried the one 76 yards away from 1,000 season.
Wow.
He already did 1,000 earlier in his career with the Panthers when he had the 1,005 receiving, 1,387 rushing. He was very, very close to becoming the second guy ever with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. First team All-Pro.
I think he'll do it too. He'll do it too because
he'll do it. Yeah, of course he will.
This team's going to definitely grow in the offseason. I think a lot of teams you're going to see in the NFC West.
Well, and I think part of the issue there is like they're missing the wide receivers. I know Kitto's there obviously, but he's always getting hurt.
Yep.
Getting the ball to McCaffrey in the open field is one of the smartest things you can do as an offensive coordinator, as a head football coach. We know Shanahan. With all those injuries with the Niners, was amazing this season. For all the injuries they had, the one guy that always gets injured, CMC played all 17 games, which was awesome.
Really shocking to see.
Played every game. I know tore up our Bears in that shootout in San Fran. Definitely a helmet I want to see because, and we always talk about the Cowboys and how popular they are. Well, the Niners and the Steelers, by the way, are the other two most popular teams. We've got a lot of Niner fans. We've got a lot of Steeler fans. Not a lot of McCaffrey helmets out there. You can sell this or trade this to a Niner fan with a lot of ease. Christian McCaffrey. We do have Bear helmets. So I'm going to give you a little secret there. By the way, beautiful dog. Is that a dog in your photo? I'm a massive dog lover. Renderame. I love the doggo. So we are based out of the Chicagoland area. We're in Burr Ridge, Illinois, Chicago suburbs. We have a ton of Bear helmets. In fact, we just pulled a Richard Dent Authentic. So what we do in this business is mystery boxes, Robbie. For example, we have 9 headliners and 22 boxes in the vault. There's 13 boxes in this series that are not a headliner. We don't know what they are. For example, guys like Mike Singletary, Dick Butkus, Richard Dent, DJ Moore. We've had Colston Loveland a lot recently. That guy's a superstar. Those guys could be in the and more section. I'm going to be honest with you. We have Mike Singletary in almost every series we run. He is one of the most popular helmets in our break room. We always get Samurai Mike, the Minister of Defense. So we definitely have Bear helmets. Just because they're not in the photos does not mean they're not out there. We have the Fridge a lot, Dan Hampton a lot. I am a betting man. I can't guarantee this. But, Robbie, if I had to guess, there's a Mike Singletary in the vault series. If I had to guess, that is in there, Mr. Randerham. So I'd probably jump in that vault series if you want a Bear helmet. Now, it is a 1 in 8 chance to win. So you would have to get the NFC North. So there's no guarantee you're going to win the Bear helmet. But yes, we have a lot of Bears here. Robbie and I are Bear fans. And Caleb, we trust, as we say here in Chicago. Definitely going to see more of him too, by the way. The offseason, a lot of these players are signing more in the offseason. Caleb was obviously busy playing quarterback in the regular season. So I imagine we'll see a lot more Caleb Williams in the months to come. I know we saw him a lot last summer too in the room.
He didn't get selected to the Pro Bowl, did he?
Shedeur Sanders did.
I know,
which is crazy.
Don't bring that up, Connor. Come on, don't bring that
crazy.
up right now. You don't want
that happened.
I know it happened.
I'm giving you the stats.
Happened, but I'm really shocked.
Which one has the most Bears helmets? I would probably say the Vault. Now, I can't guarantee that.
Yeah.
But given that we have 22 boxes left, 22 boxes left in the Vault, we only have 6 left in the Diamonds, 20 in the Right Stuff. Probably the Vault series would have the most Bear helmets. This Cover 2 Vault, which coincidentally, by the way, also was the hottest break in the room. We have a bunch of Speed Flexes left in here, too. The Michael Irvin Speed Flex, the Christian McCaffrey Authentic, the Jared Goff Speed Flex still left, the Derrick Henry Authentic, the Myles Garrett Custom Speed Flex, the Mike Evans Bucks Flex, and Julia. Here's a Bear. He's not on a Bear helmet, but Julius Peppers, a former Chicago Bear on that Carolina Panther lid.
Oh, wow.
That is out there. So we do technically have a Bear in the photo as well.
Caleb Williams, top vote getters for the Pro Bowl.
Of course.
Him and Kevin Bird. Is it Bird? Kevin Bird?
Yeah, we love him here in Chicago.
Wow.
We don't typically do that. I can tell you this, though. I'm going to send you the link to our customer service side. Now, I cannot guarantee this to you, but I do know if you work with our customer service team, we do occasionally do some wholesale orders. We don't do it on this program, and we probably would ship to you depending on where you live. We are based out of Chicago, but I would email customer service if you want to work out a deal for some Bear helmets. That's the contact info. I cannot promise anything, but if you shoot them a message or a phone number, they might put you together with the right person about potentially offering up some helmets. Lives in Chicago. There you go. Because we don't have a storefront necessarily because we do live breaks. You can also search for helmets right here. For example, like if you want a Caleb Williams, it'll tell you if we have it in stock. We don't have it right now, for example. But I would email that customer service link or call them, and they might be able to hook you up with some Bear helmets potentially. But we do save most of our helmets for our live break show. So you want to jump in the breaks. I do promise you we have some Bear helmets. And that customer service email, by the way, any questions from anybody, great place to go. Our guy, I call him Corner Dave back there.
Ooh.
Does a great job with customer service. Corner Dave. But what makes this break room a lot more fun, though, like, sure, you can go and buy a specific helmet. And if that's your thing, if you really want a team, you really want something, I get it. But this is all about the chase, Robbie. The energy of the chase and winning for a fraction of the cost, by the way, right? Now, you'd have to be fortunate, of course. But, for example, this Myles Garrett Custom Speed Flex, this lid is worth over $1,000. Is it $1,200? Is it $1,500? Depends on who you're talking to. But this is worth over $1,000 easy. You don't have to pay full price necessarily. If you buy a spot in the break in that single, you can win that helmet worth over $1,000 for as little as $100. More than 10 times your value for the best pass rusher in football. 23 sacks, the single season record, which, by the way, some people are saying that he played 17 games. He did it in less snaps. He played less snaps than TJ Watt did. He played less snaps than Michael Strahan did. An absolute icon, Mr. Myles Garrett. So that is definitely one I would attack if I were you guys. Beautiful, beautiful custom speed flex, Myles Garrett. I know as a Bears fan, that's what we need in Chicago. The missing piece. Everyone talks about the quarterback, and rightfully so, right? But arguably the second most important position in all football, the pass rusher. The guy that disrupts the quarterback. The guy that makes your job literally a living HE double hockey sticks as a quarterback.
Hell.
So I got you, Randam. So you have two options, brother. You can either buy in a break that has all 8 spots to go. You buy all 8 spots. You are guaranteed to win if you buy all 8 spots. So that's an option for you. But if you do want to just get something specific, I would email that customer service email and see what they can do for you. But again, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but shoot them an email. They'll take care of you in customer service if we got some Bear helmets to offer. There we go. You're good there, Trev. Says, sorry I didn't respond before when you're saying not to be quiet. I was driving my garbage truck back to the shop for the end of my shift. I'm here now, and I'm driving home. There we go. Well, drive safe, and when you hop in at home, buy some brake spots, Trev. Drive safe and buy some brake spots. By the way, for the new people that are watching the show, the reason why our break room stands out, one word, Robbie, community.
Oh, yeah.
We're all friends here. We get to know each other. We get to talk ball, talk shop, have a lot of fun here in the room. No doubt about that. So, a lot of fun had here at UA. So, Jeremy just got in the breaks. What's up, Jer? Another new guy, Jeremy Tyner, getting in that right stuff. If you're watching the show, Jeremy, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Actually, we got a lot of new people today.
A lot of new people.
We had Christopher in as well. Christopher Asklund, same question to you, Chris. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. So welcome, new people in the UA Live break room. I think we had Richard as well. Richard Wecker, also a new guy. Sorry if I butchered that, Richard. Let us know what team you like as well. Because if you let us know what team you like, we can direct you to the breaks of your favorite team, right? That's the way we can show you guys what options we have of your favorite team. What's really good about this industry, though, and this business, this hobby, a lot of times we get caught up in, do you guys have this? Do you guys have that? If we don't have it, every helmet you win in this break room, that's what we call capital. For example, let's just say you're a Bears fan. You want a Caleb Williams helmet. You win the Jared Goff Speed Flex, and you trade with the Lions fan. How about the NFC North quarterbacks, by the way? Goff, Williams, Jordan Love. I got a great set of quarterbacks in the NFC North. This guy, Jared Goff, by the way, guys, I mean, look at the numbers. He was phenomenal this season. The Lions did not make the playoffs. It was not Jared Goff's fault. I mean, look at the stats this season. Jared Goff was a baller. Second in the NFL in passing yards. Only Matthew Stafford had more. Passing touchdowns, Jared Goff, second in passing touchdowns in football, 34 of them. Second in yards, second in touchdown passes, up there in completion percentage as well, fifth in completion percentage. Jared Goff was phenomenal this season. By the way, look at Mac Jones and Brock Purdy, second and third. Do you know why Mac Jones and Brock Purdy were so efficient? They dumped the ball off to Christian McCaffrey and let the guy do all the work, CMC. What's up, John Taukton? Getting ready to sell out this vault break. That's what's up, John. We got a rare autograph. One of the best running backs in football, Christian McCaffrey. Arguably the best running back of this generation, King Derrick Henry. One of 9 2,000-yard rushers. The power, the speed, whether it's Tennessee, whether it's Baltimore. This guy never stops Derrick Henry. In fact, as good as Lamar Jackson is, and Lamar Jackson is special, I think the Ravens would have a Super Bowl by now had they given the ball to Derrick Henry more. They go away from this guy in the playoffs, and it makes zero sense to me. Running the ball with Derrick Henry is one of the most simple and smart things you can do. Because you put this guy out there, he will truck you, he'll run you over. I think it was week 1 this season. He outran the Buffalo Bills safety. A big bruising back and a safety couldn't catch this guy in the open field. We talk so much about how strong Derrick Henry is. This big dog's got some speed as well. A beautiful, beautiful Raven lid right there with the red eye, King Derrick Henry. Saquon's up there as well, but if you're looking at the best running backs the last 5-6 seasons in football, I would go Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey. When these guys are healthy, nobody better the last 5 years in football. The 2 best running backs of this generation in this series, the best pass rusher in football, 23 sacks in this series. Mike Evans, Mr. 1000 in this series. One of the most famous Cowboys ever on the Mount Rushmore of Dallas Cowboys. Michael Irvin on the speed flex. He was so good. And Michael Irvin, in one word, winner. National champ at Miami. 3-time champion with the Cowboys. He made Troy Aikman a pretty darn good quarterback with how easy it was. Find number 88, Michael Irvin. He'll make a play. The playmaker. I love the rave too, the silver with the blue ink, the black visor, the color combo here is incredible for Michael Irvin. Julius Peppers, the greatest Carolina Panther of all time. I mean, I always talk about it, Robbie. In memorabilia, you want to get the best player, either currently or all time in a franchise. Myles Garrett, best Brown. Derrick Henry, arguably best Raven. Mike Evans, best Buck. Michael Irvin, best Cowboy receiver ever. Julius Peppers, best Panther ever. Jared Goff, maybe the best Lion right now. And CMC, the best 49er right now. Henry ran all over the Packers when he played the Ravens this year. He did. There was no Lamar Jackson. Tyrod Huntley was the quarterback. And Derrick Henry did his thing. That's how good Derrick Henry is. By the way, that's the authentic helmet Derrick Henry. We do have a Derrick Henry jersey in the break room too. It's the alternates and throwbacks. It is the last break in the series. 3 spots to go. 1 headliner in here. It is the Derrick Henry Baltimore Raven jersey. I was one of those folks too. Maybe it's, I love old athletes, Robbie. I love when the old guys are still good. I don't like to give up on people in life or, athletes. A lot of folks thought that when Derrick Henry went to the Ravens, he was going to be a red zone back. He was going to take a step back. He wasn't going to run the ball as much. He wasn't going to get as many carries. Look at the yards the last couple of years. He's been top 5 in rushing yards, consistently top 5 in rushing touchdowns. This guy still has a lot left in the tank. He's not slowing down. If anything, he's getting better. 2 years ago with Baltimore, it was the second best season of his career, Derrick Henry. Tyler Huntley, Utah boy. There you go. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest with you, Ty. The best thing Tyler Huntley does is hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. It's a pretty good quality to have. Just give the ball to the big bruising back, the great King Derrick Henry.
That's what I was telling Frankie this morning. It's going to be very interesting to see what their offensive coordinator, is he going to be a well-balanced or is he just going to be a run-heavy offense?
I mean, you always got to have some balance, but I would say giving the ball to Derrick Henry is never a bad idea. Same here in comments as Packer fan Trev, right? Right? I mean, we get so caught up in rule changes and how the game changes today. There's no doubt about it that the league has become a passing league. But if you're so good at running the ball, do it, right? If that's what you're good at and you got Derrick Henry on your team, you should still run the ball. By the way, Derrick Henry this season actually finished second in rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor finished third. Henry passed him up late. 1,595 rushing yards. Derrick Henry had 5.2 yards a carry, man. This guy was a beast. He had 16 rushing touchdowns. He was second in rushing touchdowns and second in rushing yards. That's crazy. That is crazy. The great Derrick Henry. So, Jessica Harding jumping in. What's up, Jess? Jess got in that vault double box. That is 4 to go. I will drop that link in the chat. Vault double box, 4 to go. Derrick Henry authentic still in there. Let's get that King Henry here. 4 to go. Vault double. I'll be honest with you, John. The MIDI helmets, those are limited supply. They're very hard to get. I do imagine we'll have more. I'll be full disclosure, full honesty, because I love the middies. But you guys know I'm an honest guy. And Robbie, our customers did not respond well to the middies. We had a practice squad break with 1 double box left, I think it was, and we had a guaranteed midi helmet of Deion Sanders.
Wow.
Took like 2 days to sell out.
Wow.
So the middies were not nearly as popular. So, John, if you like something, I would say get in the break and chase it. Same thing we used to have, Robbie. When are you guys going to get licensed jerseys? We got licensed jerseys, and nobody bought them.
Nobody.
So the minis, I would say, John, even though I love them personally, not the biggest response in the room. So that's why I don't know how often we'll have them. They're also limited time, and there's not that many of them. So I imagine we'll have them sometimes, but probably not regularly. The In motion, diamond single. Matrix, if you have a bot or an order number, let us know. We did do a diamond single last night. The current diamond single was 8 spots to go. So the one that Matrix is asking about, I imagine that break would have happened last night. There we go. One, the AJ Brown mini. It's sweet. There we go. I love the running game. I was fullback. It's crucial to have a good running game. It's hard to find a good running back. I agree. And, these days, especially with how little they're paying the running backs money, you got to respect these running backs, man. If you're one of the best football players out there, you should get paid. Like Saquon, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey in the Diamonds.
Jonathan Taylor.
If you're that good, you should get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys deserve every penny they get and then some. So, Matrix Girl, if you have an order number, let us know. But I'm guessing the double single is from yesterday or something, because we did do a diamond single last night. The current diamond single is 8 to go right there. So whatever break Matrix Girl was talking about, Robbie, that must have happened in the show last night. I would say the one position, though, that has gotten the respect right now is the pass rusher. Everybody pays the pass rusher. It is the second most important job in all of football, arguably. And this guy right here, Myles Garrett's the best. As a true collector, by the way, you want to get the best player at each position. Myles Garrett's the best pass rusher. I want to get this helmet right here. Beautiful, beautiful speed flex. Myles Garrett, 4 spots to go in that double. We're talking about Derrick Henry. You can get Myles Garrett and Derrick Henry, AFC North, 1 spot, 2 lids, just like that. So Mike Evans. I personally would rather have a guy like Mike Evans than a guy like Todd Gurley, for example. You have 3-4 good seasons, and then you're done. Mike Evans has had like 11 seasons of 1,000 yards straight. Yep. Nobody else has started their career with 11 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. He's never been a top 5 receiver in a given season. Maybe a couple years ago he was, but he's always top 10. He's always reliable. He's always there on the Pewter Speed Flex. That Mike Evans is fire. When he hangs it up, he will probably be the best Bucs offensive football player of all time. We got Warren Sapp, we got Derek Brooks, but as far as offensive Buck players, there's never been a better player in Bucs history consistently, right? Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, a couple years, but for longevity, when it comes to the Bucs, you can't beat Mike Evans. This guy, special player, special helmet. I gotta be honest with you, Robbie. The black visor starting to grow on me. I'm team blue visor, team purple visor, but this black visor, it's growing on me. Beautiful lid for Mike Evans. Michael Irvin, playmaker. This beautiful silver rave. There is not a more iconic logo in football history than the Dallas Cowboys star. Even if you hate the Cowboys, my opinion, you got to have one helmet in your PC with that iconic Dallas Cowboys star, the most valuable franchise in American sports, if not all of sports, the Dallas Cowboys. And this guy, Michael Irvin, he was box office. That's the best way to put it. Box office player on the field, off the field. If you grew up watching football in the 90s, you knew Michael Irvin more than just about anybody. And we had those triplets, Aikman, Irvin, and Smith. They were 3 of the most famous triplets in all of sports history, especially here in the good old US of A. Michael Irvin was special. He wasn't the number 1 guy because Emmitt Smith was, and he still put up almost 12,000 yards in his career. And that's a career that was cut short because of injury, Robbie. He could have kept going, could have had 15,000 yards for his career. The best Dallas Cowboy receiver of all time, top 10 receiver ever for me, the great Michael Irvin. It was like, I know we talk about their OC back then as being a really, really smart offensive coordinator, Norv Turner. I'm not saying Norv Turner doesn't know ball, but you got Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin. Norv Turner's offense, they were fortunate. You have the top 5, top 2 running back in football.
What?
Top 3 receiver in football. Yeah, it was easy. for the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Hand the ball off to Emmitt Smith, throw the ball to Michael Irvin. 3 Super Bowls later, the Dallas Cowboys, things they're missing these days, Michael Irvin. So Peppers, Goff, McCaffrey guys all still out there. 4 spots to go in that break. Let's get that vault double out of here this noon show. Any break spots that don't fill up during this show carry over to the 3 p.m. show.
Yes, they do.
Any spots that don't fill up at 3 p.m. carry over to the 6 p.m. show. We are going till 2 p.m. Central Time at the minimum. If the breaks are busy, could be 2:30, but we'll be on for at least another 39 minutes. What we knock out the next 39 minutes is entirely up to you guys. I would like to get the vault done now, though. We call the magic number in the break room is 3. We are 4 to go in that vault double. As soon as it gets 3 or less to go, more than halfway there, everybody believes the break will happen. So 1 more spot bought in that vault double will put us at 3 to go. You guys buy that spot, that break will happen this show. As simple as that. I would buy that spot anyway, though, Robbie, because even if it doesn't happen this show, I would say with about 99.9% certainty, if not this show, it'll happen during the 3 p.m. show. What's going on over there? We got WSP. What's going on? I'm saying what's up. Is that Bobby Boucher?
It looks like Bobby Boucher, but it looks like
Bobby Boucher's in here. Well, Awesome Breaks is what's up right now. I don't know that username. I'm just going to call him May, the last 3 there.
something little homie.
Little homie?
Little Mahomie.
Oh, Mahomie.
Yeah,
oh, there we go.
Mahomie.
Okay, what's up, Mahomie?
Saul? Maybe Saul?
We do get Patrick Mahomes in the break room quite a bit. We had him a couple times last week. He will be back in the break room. He'll be back on the football field. Personally, I covered some Chief games back when I worked in Missouri. Big Mahomes fan myself. We get a lot of Mahomes items.
Yes, sir.
So that's him.
Sal. That's Sal.
Sal. From the show Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, but I just don't know his last name. Sal. I've seen Sal in here, but yeah, it must be in his new YouTube
Well,
handle.
let us know what you want to get after Sal. I know Mahomes is not photoed right now, but we could have plenty of Chiefs. Christian Okoye, Dwayne Bowe could be hiding out. Rashi Rice, for all we know. Jamal Charles. We know there's Chiefs in the room. Last night I pulled an awesome Emmett Thomas jersey. It was the yellow Chiefs jersey and the throwbacks. It was insane. We pulled Alex Smith last night on a Chiefs jersey in the quarterback room. Had some Alex Smith items here of late in the UA Live break room. And Alex Smith would not be in the photoed headliner section. He'd be the Anmore section. So here's that live break page link, by the way, folks. That's where you can hop in the breaks. Trent McDuffie. We haven't seen McDuffie in the room, which I'm guessing he probably doesn't sign often.
Yeah.
It is one of the best defensive backs in football. I don't know they would have Trent McDuffie, full disclosure. Most likely don't have him, but I'm sure we'll work on getting him. Obviously, Robbie, we can't control who signs autographs. Like Lamar Jackson, for example, does not sign autographs hardly ever. That's why we don't get Lamar Jackson in the room often. Here's that link, by the way, for the vault double.
Salvador Diaz. Is that Salvador Diaz? Little homie?
There we go.
Little Mahomie? I'm just going off on a limb. Say Salvador Diaz.
Here's that vault double, by the way. 4 spots left. Jump in that break. Like I said, rare autographs in the room. Christian McCaffrey. Pretty rare auto in the room on that classic 49er helmet. I know we get so caught up in the customs, Robbie, and rightfully so. I mean, this Myles Garrett, these are 1 of 1, 1 of 3, 1 of 4. But there's some teams and some helmets and some players that to me are just so iconic. I don't even want the custom. Like the Niner helmet, for example, I want that standard Niner, the gold, the red, one of the most iconic helmets in sports history. I want the CMC. I don't care if it's standard or not. We got an order coming in. What do we got?
Spot in the single vault.
Who is it?
Jose Alvarez.
There we go, Jose. No way, Jose. Jumping in. Putting that vault single at 6 to go. And I know if you're watching the show, by the way, and you're thinking, I want to be in a break that will happen. I don't want to wait till the 3 p.m. show. I don't want to wait till the 6 p.m. show. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of, it's not necessarily a secret, but it kind of is. The Vault. The Vault single, 6 to go. The Vault double, 4 to go. Brand new series, 9 headliners left. If you want to play a break that will sell this show, Vault double, Vault single, those are your best bets at breaks that will happen this show.
Oh, yeah.
So 28 of you guys watching, you want to jump in a break that's going to happen, I would go for the Vault here.
I know you're really trying to get them to jump on that CMC, but I got a very interesting statistics.
What do you got?
Running backs. In 2010, the high usage of running backs was 15 running backs that had over 200 rushing attempts. Elite running backs reached over 300 touches. Now, running backs, their lowest volume is average 20 or more touches per game, is one of the lowest in 30 years. That just does tell you that these running backs are not as popular as they were back in 2010.
A lot of teams, though, will go to 2 backs, but a lot of touches, though, are throwing the ball, not running backs, which is what CMC is great at, over 900 yards. Might join for the Garrett. Speaking of the Vault, Ronnie just closed it up.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate you, my man. Vault double number 3 coming up. I get in there right now, Mahomie, before the Miles Garrett goes. Vault double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for the Vault double box. And Ronnie Sayre, you guys have seen it, will buy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. These breaks will happen, and get your spots right now. Ronnie going with some GOAT numbers. Messi and Jordan, 10 and 23. Thank you, Ronnie. We'll do 10 and 23 here for the Vault double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the Vault series. All right, I do see 10, and I do see 23 as well. By the way, Ronnie, do you have a Christian McCaffrey in the PC? I know Ronnie's a Speedflex guy, but he's a Niners fan, and the best Niner in football right now, CMC Christian McCaffrey. That'd be an awesome lit to get for a Niner fan like Ronnie, right? Michael Poulos, Jack Gillespie, Jessica Harding, and Ronnie Sayre here in the 3rd Vault double box break. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. 9 times on the way. That single, only 6 to go, by the way. You guys knock out a couple spots in that single, put it at 4 to go. That break will go this show as well. 10 and 23. 5, 6, what is it? 9 clicks, I believe. 9 clicks for the show. 7, 8, and 9. All right, Jessica Harding has the NFC North. NFC South is Ronnie Sayre. Jack Gillespie, NFC East. Ronnie's got that CMC spot, NFC West. Ronnie, AFC North and South. Michael Poulos, AFC East. And Jack Gillespie, AFC West. There we go, Mahomie. Josh Allen's had it at a Bills game. He didn't sign it, though. Here's what's great about our company, though. Everything we offer here, I mean, heck, it's in the company name. Look at this. We're called Ultimate Autographs. Everything we offer is autographed and authenticated. So you're not going to get an item, a helmet here without an autograph. You get the best of the best here at UA. 10 and 23 coming up. Good luck, guys, in the Vault. Double the boxes, double the fun here in our cover 2. What do we got? What do we got? All right. First one. Ooh. I believe a secondary headliner, Robbie. One of the best quarterbacks of my childhood. Ooh. 6-time Pro Bowler, dual threat star, Donovan McNabb. Hi, Jack Gillespie. Very, very clean eagle lid. The silver signature, had the chunky noodle soup with his mom. Took the Eagles to 4 straight NFC championship games. Took them to a Super Bowl. He is so close. He's right on that edge of the Hall of Fame. Had he won the Super Bowl, he'd be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Most likely McNabb, part of the Hall of Very Good. But this guy did not have wide receivers back in his time. Very, very briefly, Terrell Owens, but Todd Pinkston. We had, Freddie Mitchell. These guys were not good wide receivers. Had this guy had A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, he'd be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Nice hit there, Jack. Donovan McNabb.
And that's a rep.
Replica, yes, sir. Also, local to us here in Chicago, Mount Carmel, phenomenal high school football player, one of the best quarterbacks coming out of the Chicagoland area, Donovan McNabb. Yo, that's tough. It's tough. Tough helmet, beautiful lid. Congrats, Jack, on the McNabb. That was secondary, right, Robbie?
Yeah, secondary.
Secondary headliner here in the vault. All right, one down, one to go here in our vault double box break. Still got 4 speed flexes left, by the way. Mike Evans, the custom Myles Garrett, Jared Goff, the Michael Irvin Rave speed flex. We got Christian McCaffrey, we got Derrick Henry. A lot of good stuff here in this series. 23 coming up, the MJ box. What do we got here in the vault? What do we got here in our vault series? This one will not be a replica helmet. Oh, how about that? How about that? It's a Beetlejuice moment. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Here he is, CMC, Christian McCaffrey on the 49er authentic helmet for the Niner fan, Ronnie Sayer, NFC West. It's your running back, Ronnie. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. He almost did it again this year. Just under 1,000 yards receiving, an all-pro, a pro bowler, one of the best running backs in football, Christian McCaffrey, going home to Ronnie Sayer, the Slayer.
He's done it again.
Man. CMC. I love Christian McCaffrey. This guy is just a phenomenal player. I call him and Saquon especially are what I call the modern running back. Because you talk about those less touches, Robbie, the less attention as a running back. That's because there's more of a passing game. How do you still get the love as a running back? You catch the ball. Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey. These
David
guys
Montgomery.
are the guys that are doing both.
Oh, yeah.
Getting utilized in the offense, especially without Ayuk, without Debo, Kittle out all the time. This gentleman right here this season was the 49ers offense. Mac Jones played really good this year. Banged up Brock Purdy. What did Kyle Shanahan do? Simplify the offense, throw screen passes, short passes to CMC, and boy, it worked. I don't know if he's going to want to give that helmet off, my man, because that's a Niner fan that just won it, CMC. McNabb maybe with Jack, but that is a Niner fan that just won the CMC. I don't know about Niner fans getting rid of CMC. I don't see that happening, right? McCaffrey. And he had the instantaneous impact in San Fran. As soon as they got this guy, their offense was buzzing right off the bat. We had Eric Berry a couple years ago, not one we often get. We have had him before, but it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely characterize that as a pretty rare signature in the room. Not impossible, but I'm not going to try to lie to you and tell you Eric Berry's in these boxes because he probably isn't. But I do love Eric Berry as a guy that loves the Chiefs. Eric Berry was a dude. No doubt about it. Terrific defensive back. So, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, I would say definitely not. Let's not stop in that vault. It's hot. I mean, we got Michael Irvin still out there, Jared Goff still out there, the Myles Garrett custom, and Mike Evans. A lot of speed flexes still out there. Let's keep this hot show going, folks. Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, look, 4 flexes left, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
When we start a series, we normally offer 5 speed flexes in 30 boxes. We now have 4 speed flexes in 20 boxes.
Wow.
So it's usually a 1 in 5 chance at a speed flex. It's
good
now
odds.
a 1 in 4 chance at a speed flex.
Oh, that's good odds.
20 boxes, 4 speed flexes. Myles Garrett, Jared Goff, Michael Irvin, all still out there. Mike Evans as well. It makes sense. Vols and Chiefs fan.
Oh.
Makes sense why you would like Eric Berry. Guy was special. Where are my A&M fans, by the way? Texas A&M, Myles Garrett and Mike Evans.
Yep.
Are there any Aggie fans out there? Any Bama fans for Derrick Henry? We got UNC for Peppers, Miami for Michael Irvin, and Cal for Jared Goff. Also USC for Marcus Allen, secondary headliner. So here's that beautiful Myles Garrett lid. And we're going to go another 24 minutes, guys. I'll do a top-to-bottom rundown, refresh the break page, let you guys know what we got going on. We'll go till 2 p.m. if we're busy. We'll go a little bit later if we're not busy. We'll hop off at 2 p.m., take our lunch break, and regroup for the 3 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Right Stuff Robbie's got some movement. We got 7 to go in the single, 7 to go in the double, and 6 to go in that quad Right Stuff. So you guys will read this listing. It's going to tell you that every single non-photoed headliner will receive an entry for an authentic Tom Brady helmet at the conclusion of the series. That is the Super Bowl champion inscribed Tom Brady Speedflex, the Pro line. Do you have it? Can you bring it out, Robbie? Let's show it off real quick.
12. So 12 entries left. 12 entries.
Actually, we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
8 photo headliners.
There's actually 7 photoed, 1 secondary. Secondary gets it 2, so 13 entries left. The secondaries get it 2. We have 1 secondary, the Frank Thomas. So it'll be 13 entries left.
Well, there's 20 boxes.
Yeah, and we have 1 secondary headliner.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If it's
secondary headliners get them too.
Is counted. Okay.
Yeah, so 13 entries left.
So 13.
Do you have the helmet real quick? Let's show it off. So we got Julio Rodriguez, Matt Olson, Mark McGuire, some of baseball's best power hitters. Phil Niekro, a legend. Ryan Braun, an MVP. The Ray Bork jersey for the Bruins right there. McCarthy and Harbaugh, dual sign authentic, all still out there for sure. We do college occasionally, Sal.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, college does not sell as well as NFL, so we don't offer it all that often. If you want college, though, college football royalty, the Michigan national champion helmet, 15-0, J.J. McCarthy, and Jim Harbaugh. So we have 7 photoed headliners. 7 winners will get a photoed headliner. The other 13 winners get the item, and they get a chance at this Tom Brady helmet. It's the Pro line, the retro helmet. We don't get this in the room often. I've actually never seen a Brady Pro line, to be honest. And we got a Super Bowl champion inscription. Brady almost never signs inscriptions, too. That's also rare.
That's what?
I've only seen a couple of Brady signatures.
17. So, yeah, we're going on almost 8 years since those Pro lines.
Yeah.
Pro lines came out. Like, that was the first thing that I noticed back in 2017. It was all Pro lines. And then, obviously, the Rydell evolved.
The Speedflex took over.
Evolved over the years. I was telling these guys, like, during the pandemics.
I think this is what Steven wore when he played high school football. Is that what you wore too, Robbie?
Yeah.
When he played high school
Yeah.
ball.
The Pro line. Oh, yeah. That's why it's very rare. These helmets are very rare. I was like I was telling you guys this morning, during the pandemic era, I call it the pandemic era.
That's fair. That's what it was.
Rydell definitely, changed its game. It, got into the speed flexes, authentics, and definitely phased out the Pro lines. And now look at where we're at now today.
Well, if it's not in there as often, it makes it more sought after. It's more rare.
Yep.
So more lids coming up in this vault break. The one I recommend the most. 4 to go in that single. We got 7 headliners and 20 boxes. We have 5 bonus vault keys, though, with the 300 still out there, a couple hundreds. So it's actually a 12 and 20 chance at a headliner or a vault key with the bonus items. The best pass rusher in football, custom Myles Garrett Speedflex. Mike Evans, a future Hall of Fame receiver on the Bucs Speedflex. Hall of Fame wideout Michael Irvin on that Rave Speedflex. Julius Peppers, salute to service. One of the best pass rushers ever, the greatest Panther of all time. Top 5 or 10 quarterback right now. Jared Goff on that Lions Speedflex. Derrick Henry authentic. Maybe the best running back of this generation. Then Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. We got 7 total headliners, 4 speed flexes, guys. This BE beautiful Myles Garrett. Let's get after it here in the UA live break room. Myles Garrett speed flex for the Browns. So we have the alternates and throwbacks. Speaking of Derrick Henry, 1 box left, 3 spots to go. We got a Derrick Henry autographed jersey. Talking about one of the best running backs I've ever seen. He might finish 2nd or 3rd all time in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. That will only grow in value with Derrick Henry on that awesome custom jersey. Last box, guaranteed headliner for sure. Keep it moving, no doubt.
Glad that you woke up to that there, Alfredo. He won that in the brand new Midnight Mayhem.
Shout out to Alfredo. We have 3 boxes left in the practice squad. No headliners left, but these are all good items. $51.
No.
Can't go wrong in that practice squad.
I'm sorry, that was not in the Mayhem. That was in the Total Eclipse.
There you go. Jerseys, we got 13 boxes left, 4 headliners left. We have a 5 autographed jersey for $29 in the jersey single. The Oilers run and shoot, headlined by the great Warren Moon. We got the Hall of Fame running back Edgerrin James, the soon-to-be Super Bowl champion Kenneth Walker III on that Seahawk jersey.
Nope.
And then league MVP, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas as a secondary headliner in that jersey series. And I would say the one series we're sleeping on right now, guys, that you should not be sleeping on is the Diamonds.
No.
I know we get caught up in speed flexes, but every single box in the Diamonds is an authentic. The Vault does have some reps. There's 0 replicas, 0 jerseys, 0 minis. Every single box is a full-size authentic in this series. We don't let just anybody sign authentic helmets. We only allow the best players to sign authentic helmets, and every single one in this series is an authentic helmet. That includes some rare signatures in our break room. We don't get Russell Wilson often. We also almost never get him on Seattle. Obviously, Russell Wilson, Seahawk guy. You don't want the Steeler helmet. You don't want the Giant helmet. You want the Seahawk helmet. 10-time Pro Bowler, future Hall of Famer, the only Seahawk quarterback for now with a Super Bowl title, Russell Wilson on Seattle. That's a very, very clean lid right there with the white ink. Must have for Seahawk fans, Danger Russ. We have the salute to service Michael Irvin, the Dallas Cowboy, the best receiver ever, still in this series. And we have an Adrian Peterson, that purple authentic, one of the best standard helmets in the game. Adrian Peterson, single season rushing, or actually single game rushing record, 296. Top 5 all time in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. The perfect combo of speed and power. The last running back MVP. This guy was special. So 6 boxes left, 3 headliners left, 3 photoed headliners. 50% chance at a photoed headliner, and they're all authentic helmets. That's pretty cool. Again, if you're a collector, these display the same as the Speed Flex. You put this lid in your PC, Russell Wilson. You put this Adrian Peterson in your PC. That's what I call attention getters. So, guys, we're going to go another 15 minutes here. Unless the breaks heat up, we'll go another 15 minutes till 2 o'clock. Whatever you want to get into now, I would make those moves. Vault singles, 4 to go. I'll drop that link in the chat. Best better to break is the Vault single. 4 spots to go. Here's that link. I will drop in our Diamond double link because the Diamond is the Chase wheel spin. Diamond is the Chase wheel spin. So if you guys want to get a Chase wheel spin, you got to knock out that Diamond break before 2 o'clock. So here's that Diamond double. 6 spots to go. These 2 breaks will happen either late in this show or early on during the 3 p.m. show. I'm going to drop in the throwbacks and alternates as well. Throwbacks and alternates, because that's 3 spots to go. I know it's a jersey, but it's a guaranteed headliner, Derrick Henry. Throwbacks, alternates, 3 spots left. Derrick Henry in that last box. So those are 3 breaks I would love to knock out before we go. If not, before we go, Robbie, I imagine all 3 of these breaks should for sure happen in the 3 p.m. show if we don't get those done. All right, I'll kind of 5 to go in the jerseys, by the way. Jersey single and double, 5 to go. Those could also happen this show. All right, Robbie, we'll have a little more time to talk about this, but I guess I'm going to start taking everyone's Super Bowl picks. I know we're talking about the Russell Wilson helmet. We got a Patriot lid, Tom Brady, as the bonus prize in the right stuff. Early thoughts on who's going to win the big game in a week and a half. Seahawks or Patriots? It's going to be a good one.
I'll probably go with the NFC since my team's in the NFC. I'll go with the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks?
Yeah.
I'm going Seattle, too. I do like Seattle. A number 1 scoring defense in football this year. Obviously, the Patriots, I think, are like number 4. I think Seattle is a little bit better on defense. I think they're a little bit better on offense, too. Explosive when they need to be. Seattle Seahawks. You know, obviously, Jackson Smith Najigba. He's a playmaker, a guy we got in the break room. And Kenneth Walker in the Jersey series. He has been phenomenal with the running back spot. I like Seattle as well. I might do one of those things, though, where I actually bet on plus 3.5. The spread right now is 4.5. So I think the Patriots cover the spread, but the Seahawks win the game. That's my pick, which is, by the way, the same pick I made in the Rams-Bengals Super Bowl a couple years back. So, guys, let us know your Super Bowl picks. Let us know what breaks you want to knock out here. I would probably say most likely break the show is the vault. That would be my gut feeling on the most likely break. But that's up to you guys. Jerseys could definitely happen. No doubt about that. I think it was last week you guys had the massive chase for that Oilers jersey. That's 5 signatures. And that double box, by the way, you can get the Oilers jersey and the Edgerrin James AFC South double up in the Jersey series. So 25 people watching across all 3 platforms. We got 13 minutes to go. Unless we're hot, if the breaks heat up, we get a late charge. We can go till 2:15, 2:30. That's up to you guys. But unless those orders start flying in quickly, we're going to hop off here at 2 p.m. Central Time. What do you guys think? Super Bowl picks, break options. By the way, the Brady helmet, too, in that right stuff, which is every non-headliner gets a giveaway. There's a Super Bowl sticker on the back, too.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl XLIX sticker on that Tom Brady Patriot Pro Line Authentic. This is cool. I like this helmet. Only way to get it is by jumping in the right stuff. I believe, Robbie, there's 19 total entries for the Brady. We've only had 6 of them go. So we got 13 entries left. We don't cap you at 1 entry or 2 entries. The more entries you get, a better chance you have of winning the GOAT, Tom Brady. I got to say I've been impressed with the Patriots. Did not think they would recover so quickly post-Brady. They're already back in the Super Bowl. New England Patriots, that organization, say what you will about the Pats. There's been some conflict, some questionable things, but you can't deny it. They know how to win, Robbie. The Pats know how to win. The schedule has been nice this year, but you can only play the games that are on your schedule. Wow. And they've played them well.
That is nice. That's awesome. Looks like here the Seahawks defense has held opponents on design runs just to 34%, the lowest in the NFL. So that New England's running backs are going to be it's going to be tough to run against the defense of Seattle. With that defense that they have, it's going to be hard. I think that's why I'm going with Seattle. I think Sam Darnold's got a lot to prove. I think now that I wouldn't say he's technically silenced his critics. I think with the Super Bowl win, he definitely does silence his critics.
I think he's done enough personally, and obviously, I actually do think J.J. McCarthy has a bright future, very talented quarterback on this helmet. But I do think, obviously, Minnesota's probably having a little bit of regrets.
I was going to say
a little bit of regrets, if being fully honest.
Yes.
Sam Darnold, though, has a chance to become the first Seahawk quarterback besides Russell Wilson to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's not something that's happened often. We do have this awesome Russell Wilson authentic in here. Russell Wilson should have 2 Super Bowls. Had they ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch, you would have 2 Super Bowls. Very, very good quarterback. Very, very clean Seattle Seahawk lid right there. Russell Wilson, very, very clean. Same thing in Seattle, by the way. Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson. They moved on from the iconic coach and quarterback. Hats off to them for being back in the Super Bowl as well.
Yep.
Very, very good run for the Seattle Seahawks. So let's get that Russ in here. Obviously, with the Super Bowl around the corner, no better time for Seahawk lids. Where's Bofa at, by the way? Is Ryan Andreessen in that break?
No.
Ryan's not in there?
No. He was
Bofa?
he's on a break right now. He told me this morning that he's in the doghouse.
With the wife?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So I told him I understand.
If you're ever going to be let out,
I'm in
now's
the doghouse
time.
too. I got my debit card taken away from me.
There you go. It happens. It happens.
I got sucked into the card world.
I got you, Robbie. I got you. Hey, books.
She told me I got either the wedding or the cards, and I'm like, okay, it's the wedding.
The wedding's a little bit more important. Oh, here's the beauty of the break room, though. I always say spend responsibly. But what's great about this break room is we're live every single day.
Yes.
9, 12, 3, and 6. Now we got the 10:30 shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. The midnight show on Friday. You can also order any moment. So if you got to take a break, if the cash is low for a few weeks, take a break. Come back in 3 weeks, come back in 4 weeks, come back in 5 weeks. We're always here. Also, guys, I'm going to let you in a little secret.
Okay.
These current NFL superstars, the current players, like, for example, Jared Goff, like Mike Evans, like Derrick Henry in that Vault series, the active players typically are worth more money than the legendary players. The average retail value for the active players that are playing now. When do the active players sign autographs the most? No duh, the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So don't take a break from the break room when football season's over. That's the time to play the most. You're missing football the most. You want that itch to play football, talk football, see football, be in the break room. The Caleb Williams, the Drake May, the Matthew Stafford, the Christian McCaffrey, who we just pulled, by the way. Derrick Henry, who's still in the vault. These guys will sign more autographs in the offseason. Starting in February, they're probably at Cancun right now or Florida or something. They're on vacation. I'm willing to bet that February and March, those guys will sign a lot of autographs, Robbie.
Probably.
More to pay for the vacation they just paid.
That too.
Right?
Yes.
So don't do this thing where football season ends and you're like, I'm going to wait till next football season to get back in the breaks. The best time to play the break room is during non-football season.
All year round.
Unlike the NFL, we are 24/7, 365.
It's true.
We're here every single day, and these awesome helmets can be won every single day.
So do you want to change your pick to the Patriots?
No.
No.
I don't. Why? You find numbers for the Pats?
Interesting fact.
I don't want to change my pick, Robbie.
I had to go look at it because I wanted to see who were the favorites. Apparently, Seattle's favored by 3.5.
4.5.
Or
now.
did they say
Well,
4.5?
It's been moving.
I was gonna say on here it says 3.5.
But it's probably different lines out there.
Yeah. So, anyways, ESPN put an interesting betting fact out there. Underdogs are 5-0 against the spread with a 4-1 outright in the past 5 Super Bowls, including the 3 straight outright wins. Mike Vrabel and Mike McDonald were the 2 favorites to win Coach of the Year. No one has won Coach of the Year and the Super Bowl in the same season since Bill Belichick in 2003.
But not a first ballot Hall of Famer though.
Yeah, not yeah.
Not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, you're not a first ballot. Oh, that is starting to uproar across the whole entire sports nation.
It has been crazy. Ronnie Sarah got 4 spots in that vault quad. Thank you, Ronnie. That quad is down to 4. We can knock that out in the next 6 minutes. Otherwise, that single and that quad should be breaks early on in the 3 p.m. show. Ronnie Sarah, the Slayer, jumping in with those 4 spots in that vault break. So, Robbie, let's talk about hits of the show for now. We'll stretch this till 2 o'clock if we sell something out. But hits of the show at the current moment. So Brady does not count because that's the bonus prize. Terrell Davis actually the old show too.
Yep.
So I think
that one don't count.
Actually, it's going to be really easy today. It's one of the easiest ones we've ever had to do. Actually,
very.
I think Jordan Love will be 3 because it's a mini.
Yep.
We're not biased as Bear fans though. Respect that signature. I think an obvious number 2. It's an authentic and a beautiful lid. I would say Christian McCaffrey.
Correct.
Maybe the best running back in all of football.
That
number
is
1,
correct.
The only speed flex, the only custom we've pulled this show, which 4 speed flexes left in the vault, by the way, guys. 4 out of 5 left. Number 1 with the bullet, the McCarthy and Jefferson dual sign speed flex. Look at this helmet. The yellow, the white, the Winter Warrior rip. The visor, by the way, guys, kind of changes color. It's like purple, it's like blue, it's like green, depending on where you look at it. And look at this. Look at this in the light. It's almost got like a black tint to it sometimes, too. It's a beautiful visor. Justin Jefferson, JJ McCarthy speed flex, number 1 with a bullet.
Oh, wow.
So, what, you all right over there?
No, I was just going to say, Cooper Kupp's got a chance to be Super Bowl MVP. The last time he was Super Bowl MVP was with the Rams in 2022.
He might win his second Super Bowl, Cooper
He might
Kupp.
win his second Super Bowl and become Super Bowl MVP if he can, you know.
You know my Super Bowl MVP pick? In the jerseys, Kenneth Walker. Got a Kenneth Walker. He's been playing great ball. Everyone's going to be talking about Sam Darnold. Kenneth Walker running the ball. That might be a little sneaky MVP pick.
I went with the hot hand. I went with Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I think if he can really outperform Drake May and really put on a performance, I think with it being a quarterback league, I think they definitely will give it to Sam Darnold if Seattle can be Super Bowl champions.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a fun shot.
Excited.
I think it does come down to either a late field goal or whoever has the late last possession.
Well, that's why I got the Pats covering. I have the
you
Seahawks
took
winning,
the Pats
covering 4.5. So I'll take the Pats to cover.
So how does that work? You gotta.
So if they lose by 4 or less, you win.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so you okay? I see. You're taking under.
So I'm taking the Pats to cover but lose the game. So Seattle by 3 is what I'm thinking. So
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking.
time control. If they can control the time, kick that last second field goal.
There's a fun little Super Bowl fact. We got that Russell Wilson, by the way, guys, in the Diamonds. I'm a Mizzou guy. You know this. I love Mizzou.
Yeah.
So we had Chase Daniel, Mizzou quarterback, back up to Drew Brees, won a Super Bowl with Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Blaine Gabbert backed up Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Won a Super Bowl as a backup. Now Drew Lock, Seattle backup. He'll win the Super Bowl.
Oh, as a backup.
As a backup.
That is.
So it's the Mizzou backup trend, Robbie. That's how it works. Be a Mizzou backup quarterback in the NFL, win a Super Bowl.
So as I was saying, just go to Mizzou, be a star quarterback, and then be a backup, and then win a Super Bowl.
You get paid, and you get to attend the biggest game, and
Pretty much,
you're there on the sidelines.
Yeah. And when your time comes to play.
That's right. All right, guys, we're about to wrap up for the show. Real quick, I'll show off, though, a last call for orders for this show / a preview for the 3 p.m. show. Again, we got 7 headliners in 20 boxes, 5 vault keys with bonus store credit, and we have 7 really good headliners. Marcus Allen secondary. We got the custom Myles Garrett Speed Flex. We got the Mike Evans Bucks Speed Flex with that beautiful black visor. One of the best receivers of all time. Speaking of all-time great receivers, Michael Irvin Flex, the Julius Peppers STS, the Jared Goff Speed Flex. Love that blue face mask for the Lions. Then King Derrick Henry, one of the most fitting nicknames in sports history. Still out there, guys, in that Vault series. Robbie, final thoughts from you for this noon show.
Great show. Let's see what we anticipate for the 3 p.m. I'm assuming it's going to be hot again in the Vault.
That's what I'm thinking. My parents named me Bobby after Bobby Boucher. There we go.
There you go.
I like that. He's a quarterback, Joe Montana.
There's Bobby.
So, guys, that'll do it for us for the noon show. We had a lot of fun. Knocked out a Vault quad.
Yep.
Knocked out a Vault double. Actually, a couple Vault doubles, I believe. A practice quad. It was a lot of fun. More fun to be had at 3 p.m. Robbie, great job co-hosting, producing.
Great job.
Appreciate you filling in for Rip. Great job, though. The best job, of course, with the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for buying. You guys are the best customers in the business. Get those break spots, ultimateautographs.com. We're live every single day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Now we got the 10:30 shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the midnight show. Actually, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Midnight show on Friday. I believe we're up to, 28, 29, 32 shows a week. We're live all the time. See you soon, Trev. See you soon, guys. Enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you guys right back here in 1 hour.
Later.